say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Yellow Jackets will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So South Carolina's offense will get the first swing of the game. And when you go to market for a veteran quarterback, you want a guy who can come in, command respect, immediately become the starter. And Jesse, they think they found him.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how he's going to perform today. I know he was really excited about this opportunity. And David, he chose this situation specifically because he believed it gave him the best chance to compete for a national championship and to have an opportunity to play at the next level. Now he's got to go show it, right? We've seen this guy play before. We've seen him have success. This is a big stage for him today.
No doubt. I think all eyeballs will be on him, right? Even his teammates. They're going to be watching every single move. He was the guy that was talked about to come in, to take over, to lead this team. He's making the money. That's talked about as well. So let's see how he responds, and let's see how he gets his career going in a new spot.
With the catch, it's Clark. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. We've got a very low number beside your name. You're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked.
There he goes. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy. You can't just do it conventionally, handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football is a game of inches, and you've just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped them out.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Clark. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this offense comes out First down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with two great plays.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Hit as he throws. Got his man downfield. At the 20, he's got space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. That big play has them in business. First and 10 inside the 20. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. He might want another play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. To the air, it's Nolan. Under fire. And the defense, got him at the 27. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off play action. That's caught. It's Clark. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
They needed less than a yard, didn't hesitate, didn't think about the field goal. Probably a little long for that, but they get the first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, it makes the grab. Oh, couldn't get the foot down. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Got a little space. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's going for the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been...
Oh, the ball squirts out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Off the RPO, complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man. Touchdown, South Carolina. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to pass on 2nd down. Skips away from pressure. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. Makes a move. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He wants to change this route. He's looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This would be a prodigious kick from 56 yards out and from the left side. Punt is in the air. And they'll just down it right there. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Scanning the field. It's Nolan. Gets it out fast. Still running at the 40. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Working that left side now. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his... for a chance to make the catch.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Touch pass on the right. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. They didn't get too greedy there. They knew what they needed, and he gets it just past the sticks.
Yeah, and I'd like to see the defense maybe be a little bit more aggressive, a little more in the face, because QB sees easy access. I'm going to throw the football. My receiver's got a little bit of space. He can get the first down. I'd like to see the defense make him work for it a little bit more.
They'll ride the hot hand. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Oh, the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today.
And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick strike complete. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's got his man, and they're able to get him on the ground. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And you got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to make a play.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pressure coming. That's reeled in. It's Clark. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Makes it past the marker. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Great job by the back on the option. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Alexander. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his feet to buy time. They stripped it out. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself. Well, after the quarterback put the ball on the deck, he went into damage control mode and was able to get back on top of it.
Yeah, he's really lucky. You remember, quarterbacks, they're not practicing the same ball security as running backs are, per se, each and every week in practice, but that's no excuse. That quarterback has got to do a better job holding on to the ball.
The Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. The give out of the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Gives it on the option. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the field goal unit is on the field. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these 2 guys. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Stein. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, they were able to come out here week one and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll pitch it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Wants to throw. It's Nolan. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after big play up top. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Touchdown, South Carolina! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. Oh, what a cut! Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Here's a heat! And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the fourth quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. On the run, it's Buckley. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it. 3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
4th and short, a lot of times you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job. Nice pickup on 4th and short.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Gamecocks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered.